So where do you start when you have a school bus and you're going to convert it into a home? Normally, I believe you would start with removing the seats. But as you can see, AAA Bus did that for us. So then you would go to removing wall panels, removing the floor. There's rubber, and then there's plywood, and then there's metal into that. To do a correct conversion, you would remove the rubber and the plywood and then treat the metal. So all these ceiling panels need to be removed. There is insulation in a school bus, but it is typically old, dirty, and not very efficient. So we will be removing all of that. And these AC units, we'll be removing all of those. The heater cores that are on the floor, we will be removing those. Those are piped to the engine. They use engine coolant to produce heat. So we'll delete all those lines where they come in from the engine. Wiring behind these moldings is lots of wires. So that's really the next step, is a total gut. Ceiling panels gone, flooring gone, wall panels gone. Wiring, you can't just remove it because it goes to lights, and there's safety mechanisms in these doors and windows to where if any of them are open or the bus thinks that they're open, then it will not start. So that is the next step. First demolition starts now. Say that removing screws and disassembling pieces of my own bus is something that I've been thinking about for 4 years, maybe 5, maybe 6, but the time has finally come. It's been a long road, but I just removed a bunch of screws that are my screws, and I removed them from my bus. That's awesome. Gotta set up the time lapse again. So what I just did was I just removed this wire cover, pipe cover, hose cover, apparatus that went all along here. And basically what this has is these wires, which I don't know what they are, probably speakers, this green and white wire. Speakers or dome lights would be my guess. And then in here we have a hose for condensation to drain out from this AC unit. This orange wire is probably some big old power wire. And this one is probably some Freon coolant of some sort. Something. And then over here on this side, I opted to, I'm gonna be driving this bus several times before we do this total demo. So I left this piece here. This is security camera stuff, camera system, camera connections, camera wire. There's cameras all over these buses, kids. And I removed all that wire molding. This is the main wire bundle for all the electrical that goes to the back. And this red cable is my guess. I don't know. This one here I left because it's wedged in there. This one I left because I didn't want to just yank this off. On these buses, there are a lot of safety interlocks, or in other words, mechanisms in place so that if you have an emergency exit open, the bus won't start. So I figured this might be tied to one of those, so I left it. And it's good I did, because if you look in here, there's a couple wires hooked to that switch. And I took this one off. This white cable is just security camera stuff. And then some lines going up here, up to the roof. And I took all this off. So just a little bit of demo, and look at all the trash we got. I love it.
A man pondering his bus. Right here? All right. Yeah.